Jesse is with the USA Digital Networks, and they have a very interesting vision. In fact, Andy used one of the examples in his presentation. So they have an interesting vision on this social TV phenomenon. And Jesse?
Thank you. So at USA, we are the Character Network, and Characters Welcome. Our brand philosophy really isn't just about the characters on our show. We are about all the characters that we see in the US that are engaging with our programming, as well as just our characters in everyday life. So for us, we like to celebrate those people as much as we possibly can. The social space has been a phenomenal arena for us to play in and really kind of glean and look for those characters and pull them up to the forefront. When we built our first kind of social TV platform, which you see right here, Character Chatter, this is obviously version 2 of it. The idea behind this is really about building a community, pulling in all these viewers that are watching our shows together so that they can see the conversation happening, so that it's not a singular viewing experience, as Andy was alluding to. It really is a community. There are people you don't know watching the exact same show that are reacting to scenes in the same exact way you are. So for us, we use a platform that really combines Twitter, Facebook, it combines YouTube postings, it combines our forum postings. You can see here there's a little USA logo that's appearing. Those are people inputting directly on the Chatter site, as well as Flickr photos. So any source that really is putting out any data or an API, we can pull in that real-time activity and showcase it here. Chatter is basically our social guide, specifically for USA. So right now on television is a Burn Notice Marathon. What we're doing on Burn Notice right now is taking all the comments that are happening on Chatter. There will be a Q&A session with Matt Nix going on from 6 to 9. Matt Nix is the creator of Burn Notice, and people are submitting questions to ask Matt Nix. And we're actually going to scroll those questions across the screen from 6 to 9. So about, I would say, 3,000 people actually get to see their name go across the screen during the marathon, leading into the episode of Burn Notice. So this is basically the front door. You click on it, and you go into the full Burn Notice experience. So from here, we're basically sifting through a lot of this data as well. We're looking at trending topics, trending keywords to see what people are really talking about, to see which characters are buzzing. We've worked with GetGlue to provide custom stickers and badges, so when you check into this experience, you're getting something special just for today. And we're actually doing this for every one of our episodes, as well as for programs in general. It's also tied into our overall Affinity platform. So I just want to give you a little look at what that is to see what Chatter is, because I know Andy was going to show it in his presentation. So back to this. So Chatter is just one of the many offerings from NBCU. There's basically Oxygen Live, NBC Talk, NBC Live, which has been doing some phenomenal things with The Voice. As you can see, I don't know if anybody here watches Trender.tv, but basically every Tuesday and Wednesday, if you go to the listings, The Voice is destroying the social conversation scene happening all across broadcast with 900,000 mentions happening across the social space. They've done a fantastic job of harnessing that social communication and pulling it together into their platform to really get the buzz out there. What this really is all about, it's about creating brand ambassadors for our shows, brand ambassadors for our characters. So as they are engaging with these platforms on Twitter or Facebook, they are literally spreading the word out about our show, that they're tuning in, that they're engaging with great content. I think one of the most important things that we're learning about this right now too is that social TV isn't just about talking about TV and basically using Twitter and Facebook to do that, but it's also a huge medium to get great content out there, to engage with your users, to go where they are and provide them some great in-depth conversation, in-depth content, video, games, to keep them engaged with your brand, whether it's during the show, before the show, after the show, or whenever they want to actually get into that content. So what we started exploring with is a lot of different opportunities that touch on social TV. This is an example showcasing some of the new HTML5 sites that we've been launching. We relaunched all of our properties, taking down all Flash, and building in Chatter functionality right onto the home page, so you can see that conversation happening in real time no matter what page you go to from any one of our properties. You can also basically collapse it so you don't have to see it at all. The reason why we're moving HTML5 is for the simple fact that we want people to be able to access the great content from no matter what device they're doing it from. About 60% of people accessing from a mobile device are doing it from an iOS device. So for us, it's really important to be able to get to that audience base. This is what you're going to see tonight, basically, from 6 to 9, is comments across the screen. Last time we did this a few months ago, we saw about 35,000 concurrents during that time period on the Chatter platform. 35,000 people, that's a lot of people. It wins rating nights. We lost on Tuesday night. White Collar Covert Affairs was the #1 18 to 34-year-old show, but we lost to Discovery by 8,000 people. So when you've got 35,000 people concurrently, it's like, could they have just invited one more person each to come on and watch the show with them? We would have won the night. These are the kind of things that keep us up at night. As getting back to social television as a storytelling platform, we've also launched the Tweetcast on Covert Affairs, and what we're doing is we're taking an episode of Covert Affairs with some of the stars and actually revealing the entire thing in real time using Twit videos, Twit pics, Twit posts, all on this one hub where you can basically come and see the story unfold in real time, and it happens over a 6-week period. So you're basically following all the players. There's about 6 or 7 different actors and players in this entire episode. And it's a really cool, in-depth experience. People are spending 35 minutes a day coming in and basically exploring what's happening here in the Tweetcast. So I think you're going to start seeing a lot more experimentation happening with storytelling on Facebook, on Twitter, and all the other new platforms that are out there. The Tough Enough site, which Andy showed again, what we're finding is that, this was mentioned on the panel before, that games and social TV are totally separate verticals. At USA, we don't really believe that. We think that gaming behavior and philosophy plays a huge role in what's happening in the social TV space, especially when all of them actually have badge systems and leaderboards and points. Those are all gaming mechanics. So they might be referring specifically to hardcore games or to actual physical games that people are playing, but gaming is part of an overall engaging kind of content experience that's happening. We've seen a lot of success with our Club Psych offering, which is basically an affinity platform that rewards people for engaging with our content, watching videos, sharing content, doing trivia polls, playing the games. They're then exchanging those points in for real merchandise from the show, as well as signed merchandise, virtual goods, coupons, basically a lot of different things happening that are really kind of changing the way people are engaging on the two-screen. The Tough Enough app utilizes the same principle. We saw about 75,000 installs of the Tough Enough app. Tough Enough just finaled a few weeks ago. We had no idea how well it was going to do, but it was a rabid fan base, and they really loved engaging with the content, unlocking exclusive content you couldn't get anywhere else by using the two-screen application, checking into the show, entering keywords to unlock certain content. I had a great video here, but this place is not Mac friendly, which is weird. Everything should be Mac friendly. This is just a little bit about character rewards, and I'll go through it really quickly. Two-screen engagement, we're doing a lot of experimentation there. There is no one thing that's really kind of set up and above everything else. There's audio discovery, there's checking in to unlock things, there's keyword unlocks. We are experimenting with everything because we want to identify those few things that really work and do more of that, as Andy said, and see what's not working and do less of that. Simple mechanics. But this basically showcases a little bit about what the interface is when you're checking in to unlock content. So when people are watching our show live, they'll see a call out and a little bug on the corner saying, the keyword to tonight's show is Gus. While they're watching live, they'll go in, launch the app, enter that keyword, say they're watching Psych, basically unlock that piece of content, and the content actually does not unlock so they can view it until after the live episode is done. Again, not trying to detract from the live viewing experience, but trying to be additive to it to then extend the experience beyond just the linear broadcast. A little bit of metrics. I am a metric junkie, but for us, we've seen a huge success with the Club Psych platform, the two-screen platforms. We have about 100,000 registrants just in the Club Psych, which is one of our shows, platform. 100,000 people just for one show. We rolled it out for Tough Enough. We've got 50,000 people for that show. We have 15 shows across the USA. That's a very large user base of rabid fans that are into engaging with deep content, unlocking things, exploring more to really figure out what's next, how can I enjoy this brand beyond just watching it on a television show. We also saw a huge upsell when people were redeeming these virtual goods and real goods. They were also going to a store and being upsold and buying more items. So we actually doubled the revenue coming in from our merchandise store by people getting a free item and then buying something else while they were there. And that's all I have right now. Thanks.